Welcome, curious minds, to another journey into the intriguing world of numbers. Today we will explore a fascinating aspect of numbers that has captivated great thinkers, artists, and mathematicians since antiquity. This journey will take us into the mystical world of magic squares. Before we dive in, let's set the stage. Imagine a world where numbers are not mere symbols, but entities with properties that can weave a spellbinding narrative. Picture a realm where the arrangement of numbers can create a pattern so enigmatic that it bridges the gap between art, science, and mysticism. This is the world we are about to enter. Now, to give you a preview of what we're about to explore, let's take a look at a piece of art that beautifully encapsulates the mystery of magic squares. Displayed here is the picture of Melancholia Magic Square. This piece, created by the renowned German artist Albrecht Dürer, features a magic square in the backdrop, symbolizing the enigma and allure of numbers. Stay tuned as we unravel the mystique, history, construction, and the role of magic squares in modern times. Prepare to be amazed by the magical properties of numbers. Have you ever pondered upon the magical properties of numbers? Ever wondered about their unique ability to form patterns that mystify and mesmerize? Let's delve into the world of magic squares. In this enigmatic realm, a magic square is a distinctive configuration of numbers arranged meticulously in a square grid. The magic lies in the fact that the sum of the numbers in each row, each column, and each main diagonal is equal. This charming property has been beguiling mathematicians and puzzle enthusiasts for centuries. For a square to be considered magic, it must meet several conditions. Firstly, it must be an n by n square grid where n is an integer. Secondly, the numbers must be unique, usually consecutive integers starting from 1 or sometimes 0, continuing up to n squared. Finally, the sum of each row, column, and main diagonal must be equal to a certain constant known as the magic constant. So, a magic square, in simple terms, is a grid filled with numbers where every row, column, and main diagonal adds up to the same total. Intriguing, isn't it? Magic squares aren't a recent phenomenon. They have a rich history, dating back to ancient times, and have intrigued some of the greatest minds in history. Their allure has not been limited to mathematicians alone. Artists, philosophers, and scientists have also been captivated by their unique properties. Take Leonardo da Vinci, for example, who incorporated magic squares in his art and studies. Or consider Blaise Pascal, whose interest in probability theory was likely sparked by these mathematical marvels. But perhaps the most famous magic square is the Luo Shu square from ancient China. This third-order magic square, with its sum of 15 across each row, column, and diagonal, was considered a symbol of supreme harmony over 4,000 years ago. The Luo Shu square's elegance and balance are emblematic of what makes all magic squares so enchanting. From ancient China to the studies of Da Vinci and Pascal, magic squares have always been a source of fascination due to their symmetry and underlying mathematical properties. Now you might be thinking, how does one create a magic square? What's the magic behind it? Well, it's all about patterns and mathematical principles. For instance, to construct a 3 by 3 magic square, start by placing the number 1 in the middle of the top row. The general rule is to move diagonally up and to the right for each subsequent number. If you reach the edge of the square, wrap around to the opposite side. If a cell is already occupied, move one cell down instead. For larger squares, other techniques or specific algorithms might be needed. One of the popular methods is the Siamese method, or the method of Loubert, perfect for odd-ordered squares. Another is the de la Loubert method, which works wonders for singly even ordered squares. It's like a beautiful dance of numbers, following their own unique rhythm and rules. And there you have it. With a little bit of math and a dash of logic, anyone can create their own magic square. Beyond their mathematical appeal, did you know that magic squares have found their place in art, architecture, and popular culture? We often see magic squares as intriguing puzzles, challenging our wit and intellect. They are not simply mathematical constructs, but rather tools for entertainment, stimulating our minds and curiosity. Their unique properties have also made them symbols of harmony, balance, and order. Artists and architects have employed magic squares to create visually striking and mathematically harmonious designs. For instance, you may find them subtly woven into the layout of a garden or intricately carved into a building's facade. In popular culture, magic squares often serve as mysterious elements in stories and films, adding a layer of enigma and fascination. They are a link between the abstract world of numbers and the tangible world we live in. In essence, magic squares are a testament to the beauty of numbers and their ability to create harmony and balance. They remind us that mathematics is not just about calculations, but also about creativity and imagination.